Everyone, I'm going to answer two questions here. One about ivomec and the other one about vinegar. Ivomec first. And this question comes from Beast. I can't think of the numbers, but anyway, he keeps asking some silly questions pertaining to ivomec. Ivomec is not a vaccine. You don't inject it. You don't pour it on their feathers. If you pour it on their feathers or you give them a bath in it, it will curl their feathers, take them a long time to dry, and if you should catch a rainy day when the birds are flying or racing, they will not have any lift and they won't be able to perform. So you do not give them a bath and you do not inject it ever. Ivomec is used for biting bugs and it's used to prevent worms and internal parasites. That's what it's for. And you only give them 3 drops down the throat. If you see worms, you can do it the following day. That covers ivomec, Beast. Don't do anything silly with it. It's not a vaccine and you don't inject it. Only 3 drops down the throat. Moving on to vinegar. The only time I used vinegar was to shock the feather. That's what vinegar does. I used white vinegar. I didn't give it to them for any medication. I didn't do any of that. Only to give them a bath and improve their feather quality. Now the same thing applies to vinegar as to ivomec. You do not give them a bath in vinegar prior to racing. After racing, if you're showing your birds or you're going to just clean them up, it's fine. But that's the only time I would use vinegar. It cleans up their feathers, it probably prevents bugs and things like that, but only after the race season. You don't do anything to their feathers prior to racing your birds. It'll do wonders for their appearance, but it's not good for racing. I don't use vinegar for racing at all. Anything else on vinegar? I get a lot of questions about natural products for the birds and things like that. And yes, I'm going to answer that in a simple way. There are new products online that you can purchase for coccidiosis and canker and things of that nature. I would want to sure see the scientific proof that shows that these products work. And that was another question I had. Do I use natural products? I didn't in the past. I only used 3-in-1 and some other products to get the birds healthy. But I would use them today if I was convinced that they work and clean up the problems such as canker or cocci or worms or anything that would prevent the birds from becoming healthy. So that's it. This is a short video. Please don't bathe your birds in ivomec. It's not good for their feathers if you bathe them. Internally, 3 drops. Please do that. And that's the only way to use it. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up.